What up, Team Pineapple, yes. Welcome. Pineapple TV, yes. This is live. Let's grow together. Mwah. And right now, I got something hanging on my shoulder. I don't know what it is because I can't see it, but there's a lot of weight. That is just feeling like
it's your lover.
Oh, yeah. It's that headache.
Oh.
And welcome everybody. You know, we're here just soaking up the good vibes here at the park on some yoga mats. We'll give you a little look. There it goes. There's no beach, but man, there's a lot of green. And it feels good just being on the grass on the yoga mat. And just like every single video, and the reason why we're here, you know, we're just here to keep growing, you know, to grow past our mistakes, not bury them, move past them, but to grow past them. And today, the question is, if you look in the description, is why do I keep attracting, what is it? Shallow people.
Yeah.
Why do I keep attracting shallow people, bad people? And we're gonna swing it over to Quick Quinn because she did a live earlier, and she is already warmed up. So why did you keep attracting shallow people, Quinn?
Because I was shallow. I was focused on the shallow things about myself.
Well, there it goes. That's pretty simple, right?
Outside, I spent a lot of my money and time on being pretty.
Right.
To the standard of society.
There it goes.
A lot of this, a lot of makeup, a lot of clothes, and a lot of drinking and going out. And, oh yeah, heels too, man. We gotta wear the heels for the club.
There goes.
And when I went traveling, it was to Vegas, like places like Vegas or LA. Not saying you shouldn't travel there, but the environment that I was around when we arrived at that place, it was all about going out.
There goes.
And you will attract a lot of shallow people there.
There goes, who are all just going there to what? There goes.
Holler.
Have fun, which is nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
There's
nothing wrong with that.
But it's not the sustainable, you know, build type of relationships on type of fun.
Yes, there's no depth. Not a lot of depth going on there. Depth.
And there it goes. She was focusing on the shallow, and the reason she was attracting a lot of shallow people, and it was due to because she was focusing on the outside, right? You know, and when you focus on the outside, the inside stays shallow and it doesn't get any depth, which is going to segue into the reasoning I'm going to give. You know, the reason why we attract shallow people, and even though you're a good person, see, this is where it comes into play, because you are a good person. The thing is, I'm going to point out these 5 are emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, and financial, right? Emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, and financial. That's what makes up us. I want you to think of what we were just saying, depth. See, a lot of us don't have the depth that is needed because we haven't dealt with our, I'm going to say it, what is it? There's a better term, there's a perfect term for it. Our unprocessed pain. See, there's a lot of pain that we go through in all these areas. So for example, I'm going to throw you out one question out of each of these pillars, one question. And if a person cannot answer it right away, it normally indicates that they haven't been able to process whatever that is so they can articulate exactly how they feel in those areas or what is going on in those areas, right? So for example, I'm gonna go with the emotional. If there's a dark secret that you have emotionally, how would you explain it? How would you share it with somebody? If there's something wrong with you physically that you really don't like, could you explain that to me right now? Or could you explain that to yourself right now and articulate it so somebody else understands? Mentally, what is mentally stressing you the hell out? What is the core of it? Spiritually, what are you ashamed of? What is the deepest, darkest, shameful secret that you are holding? And could you articulate it? And lastly, why are you not happy with where you are at financially? Why are you not happy with the job or the career or the business that you are running? Or Simply put, can you articulate all those questions? And see, if a person can't, it just indicates they just haven't taken the time. They just haven't taken the necessary energy to be able to journal out things that have happened to them, journal out and express their feelings. So when they hear a question of depth, like for example, how is your heart doing? A lot of people will shun away from that question. A lot of people will shun away from that question. And that's not even a deep, deep question. That's just a question below the surface of shallow. Just to be able to probe, not even probe, but to really get to know how a person is feeling. Instead of asking, how was your day? See, you ask, how was your day? Everybody asks that. But if you say, how is your heart doing? That's another layer. That's another level. So perhaps, and I'm just going to say it, the reason why we're attracting a lot of negative energy, bad people, shallow people, is because we don't have the depth that is necessary yet. We haven't done digging yet to be able to answer the questions that we have deep inside of us and be able to articulate it well to others so they can be able to understand us. Because that is the issue, right? People don't understand us, and I know the reason being is we cannot explain and articulate our feelings effectively so they can understand it. And there it goes. Those 5 questions in those 5 areas. Perhaps, maybe that's what it is. Actually, I know that's why it is. And that's just the starting point. And that's why she said it. Because she was, with the,
I'm here.
with her focusing on the outside, she wasn't answering any questions. The way you can get the depth, the way you can create depth within yourself, the way you can become a deeper person is by answering the questions that I just asked. That's the starting point. That's not the end all be all, but that's the starting point. That is the starting point. And once you start digging, you're going to start to realize that, wow, this is actually fun. Wow, this is actually rewarding. It's fulfilling. So, with that said, always love from us to us. always love from us to you. Hella smiles. Keep sending you guys good vibes. And at the same time, there she goes. If you get a chance, get outside. Because I know there's a lot of bad out there, but getting outside, putting your feet in the grass, kind of makes up for it. And by being around other people in a coffee shop, it makes it a little better. Because you're not the only one going through it. Because we're all going through it. So let's keep growing. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep going. And let's keep moving. Stay magical.